Let's end the show with a huge faller at receiver. The past 3 weeks, his average depth of target looked like a running back at 0 air yards per target. Then we got so exciting. 2 weeks ago, it boosted. His average depth of target was 6 yards. That was like a tight end. And then last week, he had a negative average depth of target. If you told me that Rondale Moore was putting up these stat lines, I would not have blinked an eye. Who is this big receiver faller that the community just is forgiving too many times at this point?
So it's almost like the community is just trolling me or making me feel like I don't know anything, because coming into the season, I actually wrote an article that you can find at the 33rd Team site where I said, this guy is probably pretty overrated for where you're drafting him. In fact, drafting him as a wide receiver 1, when I'm not sure his prospect profile said, as good as he was, that he should be a wide receiver 1 without stepping foot on the field. Now we're 10 weeks into his rookie year, and sure, you could point to maybe a 19.8% target rate, but you can't point to a 1.34 yards per route run, and you certainly cannot point to an average depth of target, as Larky pointed to, of just 4.5. In fact, it would be the lowest ever by a first-round wide receiver, and you would have to go out to the second round to find other wide receivers the rookie season to have less than a 6 average depth of target. The other two being, as you mentioned, Rondale Moore and Jarvis Landry. Now, if you want to point to Jarvis Landry as a success story, this rookie wide receiver that we're talking about has a 19.8% target rate and 1.34 yards per route run. Jarvis Landry, his rookie year, 25.9% target rate and 1.75 yards per route run. Not to mention his ADOT was 0.5 higher than this player's currently is. I think you should be doing everything you can to move off of, at current value, Jaxon Smith-Njigba.
Catch more of the conversation only on the 33rd Team Fantasy and Betting Network, wherever you get your podcasts.